I'm Kevin, and I'm joined by my co-host with Harrison Bader like hair.
Yeah, it's a weird ordeal. Katie is just proving to be childish.
Which is why I don't feel I would give $5 million to Jack Campbell.
I don't know. Baseball is one of those sports where anyone who makes the playoffs really can be a contender.
I think the Padres definitely do it.
I don't think Donovan Mitchell gets traded.
Kyrie Irving does have the track record of not being a great locker room fit, or even good locker room fit.
Bader got some luscious locks. I gotta say it.
This is Zach Bigley, the broadcaster for the Frisco Rough Riders, and you're listening to Outsiders Opinions with Kevin and Austin. You guys better subscribe.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our MLB Opinions of the Week. We're going to be talking about all-star starters, not the starters that were chosen. We're doing an all-star from each team. So I don't know why I said starters, but yeah, we're going to go through this, and we're going to go division, AL East Central West, then NL East Central West. And Austin, I'm just going to start with your favorite team, the Yankees in the AL East.
Do you want me to go first for that?
Yeah.
It was extremely easy for me. It's Garrett Cole, and it's not really all that close.
Yeah, Judge has been hurt. Everyone else has been hurt. So Garrett Cole was my pick as well.
I will mention the fact that 0 Yankees relievers made the made the cut is extremely suspect, considering that our team ERA for relievers is like 3.00. It's the best in the league, or at least.
Yeah, that is surprising. Oh, Clay Holmes is healthy again?
He's been playing amazing, yeah.
Ooh. We were talking about deals, so I'll give you Sam Huff and Justin Foscue.
For our closer, yeah, I'm good.
What do you mean? Come on, you're not competitive at all. You can have a
not competitive. We're in a playoff spot right now.
You are? Dang, I have not been looking at the standings. Okay, well, all right, yeah, never mind again. Okay, I'll just call the Mets. But yeah, we're getting. That's my bad. Blue Jays. I have Bo Bichette.
Yeah, I was thinking about Bichette, but Kevin Gausman right now is probably the leader for the Cy Young, and when you're for that, I'm going Gausman.
That's a good one. That made sense. Red Sox. Yoshida is my pick.
I went Jarren Duran. Duran. It was a 313 batting average versus Yoshida's 312. Both are like right there for me, and tiebreaker for me was batting average. So right now, Duran won that tiebreaker. Both are extremely good players, and a reason why they're still competitive, being only 2 games back of a wild card spot.
Oh wow, that's surprising. The Tampa Bay Rays, I went Yandy Diaz.
Yeah, I went Wander Franco.
I wish I could have put Wander or like 1A, 1B, but I was like, I'll go Diaz.
Yeah, I totally understand. Diaz is a good pick. I just easily for me the best shortstop in the league. And
he should be the starting shortstop. I was kind of surprised Seager, but Seager is having a great season.
But it's based on voting. Seager's not even in the same. Based on what he's done this year, not in the same conversation, really, for me.
Well, yeah. Wander's doing better. Seager is also playing really well, but yeah, I would have chosen Wander. But yeah. So then the Orioles, I went Yenier Cano.
Wow. That wasn't even a consideration for me.
Oh, really? It's his?
No, he's still playing well. 1.48 ERA.
Oh,
but it was really between Batista, who is the best closer right now in the AL, or Adley, and I gave the edge to Adley.
Yeah, I didn't go Adley. I kind of want to go from their bullpen because they had such a good bullpen.
Yeah,
but
it's just he's so good as a player. It's just
Adley's so good. And then White Sox, I went Eloy Jimenez.
What? Eloy Jimenez?
Who'd you put?
Luis Robert is playing out of his mind right now.
Maybe that's what I was thinking. Well, Eloy has like a 2.73 batting average.
Yeah, Robert's 271, but if you go by WAR, which isn't the best stat, but Eloy Jimenez is at 0.6 and
0.6.
Robert's at 4.2.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Robert's one of the best defensive center fielders in the league. That's what really makes him so good. And his ability on defense, 1.1 D-WAR right now. That's just offensive. He is more defensive WAR than Eloy Jimenez has WAR.
Yeah, that's true. That's crazy. Yeah, I was going off like hitting because I couldn't. Luis Robert.
The fact that Tim Anderson has 0 homers this year.
He has 0?
0 in 65 games and 281 plate appearances.
Yeah, the White Sox one was tough for me because they've just been bad. And like, what is their pitching?
I would have gone Graveman if you were going to go pitching. Graveman's still one of the best closers in the league.
I wouldn't have thought of pitching because I'm like, man, they're pitching.
Great. Again, you're talking about teams that need to trade. Graveman is a very, very good closer. 2.77 ERA, 157 ERA plus. Graveman's still one of the best closers. He was one of the best closers with the Mariners, and then the Mariners traded him to the White Sox for that run, and then the White Sox now suck, but Graveman's still great. Robert ended up being the All-Star, but I could still have seen Graveman being it. Graveman's extremely good.
I was going position player, and I went with Eloy Jimenez. I think Jimenez has also struggled, but yeah, they're starting pitching. Do you want to guess who has the lowest ERA?
Okay, it's definitely not Lynn.
Yeah, it's not Lynn.
Yes, it could be Giolito. Is it Cease? I don't think it's Cease. Is it? Cease is struggling.
Man, Cease has struggled. Dang, man.
He is? Okay. I'll go with Giolito then.
Yeah, you're correct. Yeah.
Okay, I know Cease is a much better pitcher, but I know he was struggling recently. Like, he had a terrible game the other.
4.30 ERA.
Wow.
Giolito has 3.5 is a 3.5 ERA.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's Graveman. Yeah, Graveman's not bad. Santos has a 2.82 ERA. But
say again. Santos has Santos. Oh, the reliever.
Yeah, I think he just came up. But yeah,
but you see, Graveman is really there.
2 point.
Yeah,
sweet.
Graveman is if you're thinking guy to trade for again, just go back to the AL Central.
Justin Foscue, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I wouldn't know, but sure.
I think they will take Foscue. He's a average second baseman, below average. But yeah, we spent a lot of time on the White Sox. Twins, I put Sonny Gray.
Yeah, I think that was easily the best choice.
Yeah. Everyone else seems to have died down, but yeah. And then I put Eduardo Rodriguez for the Tigers.
That's easily the best choice. He's playing amazing.
Because who else would it have been?
I mean, the Tigers guy this year was actually Michael Lorenzen.
Okay, I've been hearing about Michael Lorenzen.
But he still is not as good. I don't know how it wasn't Rodriguez, who has a 2.64 ERA. Like, wait, I don't.
Rodriguez didn't get selected?
No.
What?
Yeah, Michael
Lorenzen chosen?
Yep. Kevin.
He has a 4 point.
I know. I don't get it. Don't try to explain it to me because I can't explain it to you, buddy.
I had done these like a few weeks ago, but I kind of just refreshed them a little bit. Man, dude.
No, it's horrible. It's actually like if I was Eduardo Rodriguez, I would be heated.
Dang, man, that's crazy.
No. Like, what is the explanation?
To be traded, Eduardo Rodriguez. He should not be on this terrible team, who I think is still in. Like, I think they're still in playoff contention, which is how bad that division is.
Yeah.
The Royals one was tough because I had Chapman, and then he got traded to the Rangers, so I can't put him as the All-Star. So I went Michael Massey.
Okay. I went Michael Garcia.
Okay.
Garcia is one of their better hitters. He is, again, I don't like to look at WAR, but he does have the highest WAR. do you see him?
No, I haven't looked. I gotta check my other picks. But yeah, that one's so tough.
Oh, I like I said, I have no how is I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know how Salvador Perez. I think it's just name.
Yeah, it is just name. It is. I don't think it's even close to controversial to say that.
Yeah, and then who do you have as your Guardians pick?
My Guardians pick is Jose Ramirez. I thought that was pretty clear. I don't know what your thoughts are.
I went so Ramirez is hitting 290. He's great defensively. I went with Josh Naylor, the first baseman. He has a 301 batting average right now.
He's just so bad in the field. He's just
negative
-0.6 defensive WAR. And look, he is hitting very well, but he's also down on homers.
Gotcha.
He's good though.
Yeah.
That's not a bad pick. You can keep Naylor. That's not one. Like I would say that Eloy Jimenez is probably the pick that I'd be like, you should probably change that one.
Yeah,
but the Naylor one I did.
I don't know why I wasn't.
But you don't have to look at WAR. WAR is not the best thing in the world.
Gotcha.
I don't like necessarily looking at WAR. It does help get a general idea. If the difference is 4.2 to 0.6, I think it's enough of a disparity to kind of make a choice between.
Yeah.
But
maybe I got him confused. I couldn't remember who I was thinking of. But yeah,
Naylor's a good pick. It wouldn't be my pick, but it's I understand.
Who's the guy that was playing? Was Naylor playing? Did he have that 360 punch out or throw to second base? Is he the guy that also plays catcher or no?
No.
I thought they cut Mike Zunino. Oh, okay. I'm thinking of Bo Naylor.
Yeah, Bo Naylor is his brother.
That's okay. I thought they were the same person. That's okay. I didn't. Didn't Bo Naylor play first base? Or was that
no,
Josh?
That's Josh.
That's so confusing. That's so dumb.
That's pretty funny.
That.
That's pretty good. That's actually hilarious.
Okay, that's weird. I never knew that.
That's funny.
But yeah, let's go to the AL West. Rangers. I had Simeon, but I think he's kind of struggled, so I went to Seager.
Yeah, I went for the Rangers. I went to Valdi.
Ooh, yeah, Valdi's a good pick. I'm kind of hoping he starts because Ohtani's out. Ohtani has that blister.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm looking at like Seager's batting average. He's batting 361. He did miss time. Oh, that's why I also had Wander because Wander hasn't missed time. Seager missed like 30 games.
Yeah, no, that was my point. That's why I said when Seager hasn't even been close to Wander's production because of the missed time.
Yeah, gotcha. But yeah, Seager, though, he's hitting 361. His OBP is 421, and his slugging is 630.
The thing also about whatever his name is,
Seager or Franco?
No, Wander. Yeah, Wander is also a great defensive.
Yeah, he's a better
shortstop, and I do think that's something that Seager struggles with.
Yeah, Seager struggles, but yeah, Simeon was really hot, but I think he's kind of cooled off. So then Angels, Ohtani.
If you spent more than 1 second on this pick, I am disappointed.
And then probably the second one being Trout, but yeah, Ohtani's been incredible.
Yeah, I mean, Trout deserves to be an all-star, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
But he is not the same.
Yeah. And then Mariners, I went Luis Castillo.
I agree. I don't know. Did Castillo end up making it?
I have no idea. I think he did.
I know Kirby and Julio Rodriguez were added. Rodriguez has struggled this year.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know about.
Yeah, Castillo made it. He made it.
Okay. I know why they added Rodriguez, and that was because of like home cooking, basically.
Yeah.
Rodriguez has struggled hitting the ball. He's only hitting
Yeah, he
252. His
struggled.
OPS plus is 105. He's a good defensive center fielder, though.
Yeah, I wasn't
but-
going to pick their hitters because to me their pitching has been great. They've struggled hitting wise for the Mariners.
Yeah, and I can't believe that they actually are third in the division now. They passed the Angels.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, the Angels have struggled lately. Yeah, and then the Astros, I went Kyle Tucker.
I don't know how you don't choose Valdez, though. That's
Really, I wasn't gonna go pitching,
but
how is
Valdez has the league leading ERA.
really.
He
Wait,
leads
why-
CAL in ERA. I
Why
don't
has
think
that been hitting. Wait, but Kyle Tucker, I think he's got a 290 batting average. He does have 13 home runs. He does have a 1.6 WAR.
but Valdez leads the AL in
Yeah,
ERA.
that's a good pick. I was trying to stay away from the pitchers because I've heard about maybe it's just the depth behind him.
Their starting pitching's been bad besides him, but
Gotcha,
he leads the AL in ERA. I don't.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Did he make it?
Mm-hmm. He had to have. There's no way.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
didn't.
he did.
He would be a major reason why Gosman doesn't win the Cy Young.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's a good pick. So you want pitcher. Then the A's one was actually kind of easy for me. It was Brent Rooker.
I didn't go him. I wanted to go Rooker, but he's fallen off so hard.
Okay.
I went Ryan Noda, their first baseman. Literally, the difference is OPS plus by 126 for Noda, 125 for Rooker. It's really close between those two, and there's no good pick. They don't deserve to have an all-star.
Yeah, they don't deserve, but I was like, man,
Rooker was so hot at the beginning of the year, but he's been so poor recently, like really bad. And look, I hope
He
Rooker
really is.
returns. I'm glad Rooker made it, just for the plain fact that when you're on a team like that, this is like your one positive of the year, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So seeing it happen, I'm sure it's exhilarating, definitely for him, and I'm happy that he's happy. But I would have gone Noda. But again, there's no right pick. Like
Yeah, they shouldn't be allowed. For the second guy, they should pick someone off. They should put Wander Franco for the A's.
Yeah, that's a fair pick. I actually would not have been mad if that was a decision.
Because Wander should deserve to be, and he goes in yours, or for yours, put Diaz.
Mm-hmm.
Or pick someone off the Rangers. But yeah, let's go to the NL East. I have Acuna for the Braves.
If you didn't, I would be extremely disappointed.
Okay, gotcha. Mets, I went Pete Alonso.
I agree. I think it was again the Mets have just been so
Mets are
poor.
terrible.
Like they've just.
Man.
This is another one I just struggled deciding between. Tommy Pham is another good option. Lindor's been great defensively, but Lindor's hitting. Lindor's hitting 239. I mean, Orlando's hitting 215, but he also has 26 homers, which I really do. It's much closer between Lindor and Alonso now that I'm looking at it again.
Okay. But yeah,
I'll keep the pick though. Just this is one I didn't go back and change, but I maybe should have. But I'm not going to.
I would change my Eloy Jimenez.
Okay, I'll keep this one. Just because I already said it.
But yeah, Marlins, I put Arias.
Not even close. Not even.
Yeah,
not
is he
even.
still? I haven't checked.
He's at
As you can tell, I
388.
haven't. Huh?
388.
Okay. I'm hoping he can stay close to 400. Then Nationals, I put Lane Thomas.
Easy. Candelario has been very good defensively, but Lane Thomas is hitting over 300. Like if it's
Nice.
I don't know how it's not Lane Thomas. He did he make the All-Star team?
Let me check. I would be shocked. Like, who else would go for the Nationals?
Oh no, it wasn't him. It was Josiah Gray. I just looked it
Okay.
up. The pitcher.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Josiah Gray's good.
Yeah.
I don't hate the pick, but Lane Thomas hitting over 300.
But
I think
also, like, who else? Well, the reserves. Castellanos made it?
yeah.
Wait, Castellanos hitting 305?
Yeah. That's
Dang,
why I was kind of
okay.
shocked that you said that. But
Huh?
I was kind of surprised
I
that you
thought-
said that you were
okay,
shocked.
That changes my pick for the Phillies.
It doesn't. I don't have Castellanos as mine, but
Okay, I had Harper.
I have JT Realmuto.
Okay.
He's one of the best defensive catchers in the league,
Yeah.
and while his hitting is not on par still, he is so good as a catcher. His versatility, being able to run, not everything shows up in the stat sheet. And when I watch Phillies games, he still sticks out. But Castellanos, I do think deserves to be an all-star. I was kind of shocked.
Okay. That's my bad. I thought he was at like 200.
No,
Like,
he's
ultra
playing.
lefty.
He's a big
Yeah,
reason
he's
why they're
hitting
not like
300.
horrible. Like
Yeah.
without
Like, I thought it
Castellanos,
was gonna be like Schwarber's average, who's hitting 189.
Schwarber's hitting 189.
Yeah.
That is ugly.
Like I thought it was like Schwarber.
No. Castellanos has
Yeah.
probably been their
That's
best
why I was like,
hitter.
okay. Okay, yeah. Then
hitter.
so who else would you have put like Lourdes
Realmuto?
Gurriel
Oh, wait.
for
You're
Nate
talking
Thomas? Yeah, no, I
for
get,
Lane
I
Thomas?
Get Realmuto.
Yeah.
Because the outfield's kind of stacked in the NL.
Like I said, Candelario is also, I guess, but Lane Thomas is hitting over 300. Like I just feel like you have to. I don't know. He's a good fielder. He leads their team in WAR. Again, WAR is not the say-all be-all, but
Gotcha,
I mean,
yeah.
hitting over 300 is extremely impressive on this type of team. So, I get the Josiah Gray pick. Their fielding is definitely not the best. So, let me see what his FIP is real quick. His fielding independent pitching.
Let me check.
His FIP is 4.79. So he's not even like. He's almost benefiting from great fielding, which is like Candelario, who I believe is
Lourdes. Okay, Lourdes Gurriel's hitting 269 right now.
Again, I don't know how it's not Lane Thomas. Like
So,
look, I get it. I get the Josiah Gray. Like you need another pitcher, but that's just a problem with the draft. I mean, like how they choose players, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. But yeah, let's move on to the NL Central. I put Justin Steele
easily. I didn't really stay on that for all that long because what is his ERA right now?
He's at 2.56. I was just checking that because
that's
was like
insane
at one point.
That's insane. I still can't believe that it's still that low because I remember a lot of people at the beginning of the year. I don't know if you heard this too, but it was just a fluke. We haven't heard of him before. This is just Cubs at the beginning of the year getting a good pitching.
He's really young.
That's what they were saying is that this is just a fluke, young player. They haven't seen enough of him yet. But
I say he's young and he's 27.
He has. I know what you mean though. He's only played 3 years. So that's what I was referring to. He's only pitched as a starter really for 2, and so he is a young career-wise player. He's only played in 60 games in his career.
I do think he's like I don't know if he can continue this for the future years, but right now
he's insane. Like this year he deserves it.
What's his
easily
fast? Isn't his fastball? His fastball is not that fast.
I don't think pitching speed really all that matters that much to me.
Okay. Well, but I think the thing with him is his command. Like he right
I watched him not that long ago. I think he pitches tomorrow. Oh no, he doesn't. I thought he pitched tomorrow against the Yankees, but he doesn't. So the Yankees, thank God, do not have to play against him this time around. But I watched him pitch not that long ago, and he is so dominant. He's so good. 9-2 is his win-loss, and the team he's playing on is 41-47. So it's just
Okay. So
remarkable.
I guess. Well, and I think there are different ways you can pitch. Like the main thing right now, I think pitching is just overpowering the hitter by like throwing over 100. But with him, I think he's kind of a little bit more old school, where he just has some um, great. So he's got like a fastball, a slider, sinker, changeup, and a curve. But he really doesn't. Okay, wow, he really relies. So he pitches the fastball 63.2%, and then the slider 32.8%.
But you know the old saying, "There's no better pitch than a well-paced fastball,"
Yeah.
and he is that's what he does.
Well, yeah, and I don't think his fastball is that. Like, I think it's mostly 92. I'm looking at Baseball Savant, which is just surprising to me.
Yeah, but again, pitching is not all about speed.
Yeah, it's around 92 miles per hour, his fastball. That's
Yeah,
his
but
average.
he's so dominant, and
Yeah,
he's a big reason
which-
why the Cubs are not completely out of the race to be a to be a. They're only 8 games back in their division.
It's not bad. How far are the Cardinals?
The Cardinals are 12.5.
Jeez, how the mighty have fallen. Cardinals have put Goldschmidt.
Yeah, I don't think he made it though.
Wow, who went?
I think it was
Oh, it's Arenado, which
Yeah,
I
yeah.
sort of get. I get that was gonna be my other pick. Like I don't know what Arenado is doing right now.
He is a negative D WAR.
Arenado?
Yeah.
Wow, I wouldn't have guessed that. He's hitting 288.
Goldschmidt.
Or no, that's Goldschmidt. That's Goldschmidt. Arenado's hitting 282.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but wow, that's surprising on the WAR. And then Pirates, I put McCutchen.
I was so close to putting McCutchen, but I went Mitch Keller. He's only
Okay,
really been
that's a
their
good
great
pick.
starter. And I was really close between 3 players in particular. David Bednar, who's one of the best closers in the MLB. Mitch Keller, who's easily a great starter. And then obviously, like you just mentioned, McCutchen. McCutchen's been easily their best hitter, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I wasn't really thinking about starters with this one. I'm just like, who's an all-star from this team? Like, I wasn't worried about filling out the roster.
Yeah, I understand that.
Because I have a lot of outfielders. Then I went Diaz for the Reds. Do you think Cruz? I think it's just Cruz came up too late to be a part of the All-Star game.
I agree. He's only played like 26 games. I don't think he could have possibly.
Even though he's been fantastic.
He has, but you can't give it to him. You can't, because Judge has played almost double his games. Judge has.
Yeah.
So, and I know Judge technically made it, but that was vote. That wasn't actual.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, I went Diaz because he's been great for him. I believe he made it. Yeah, he made it. And then I put Devin Williams for the Brewers.
Easy pick for me.
Yeah, I wasn't sure who else I was going to pick. Or what?
Oh, no, you go.
Oh, okay. I was going to go Dodgers. I put Freeman.
I went Kershaw. He is
yes, sir.
Insane. He's so good. 2.55 ERA, Kevin.
Dude, it's one of our friends. He's like, dude, why do you want Kershaw? I'm like, I don't care.
He's one of the best pitchers in the league.
I know. And
he's probably my leader for the Cy Young right now, even with Zach Gallen.
And every time he's like, dude, Kershaw was washed. In the past 2 years, Kershaw has been amazing. And I'm like, dude, I don't care. Give him a blank check. Have him come to the Rangers.
I don't think people understand. I don't get how Kershaw is as good as he is. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense in my head because he's pitched in the league for so long.
Different eras almost, right? Or do you think it's a different
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I I don't get it. I don't get it. And
I'm curious. What is fastball? Wow. So his slider's his heaviest pitch.
he's just so good. And I watch him play, and I'm like, this guy, another guy that does. It's never pitched hard his entire career. He's not a hard
Yeah.
pitcher. Like I don't get it. He's one of the major players that I'm like, he's insane.
I love
He's
him, man.
every time I watch him pitch, I'm like, he pitched against the Yankees. I'm like, he is going to shut us out. And he basically did. So,
Serious. Blank check for the Rangers. Okay.
and it doesn't matter age wise. It doesn't matter. Like, technically, he got hurt. He's not really all that hurt, I don't think. He just felt some discomfort and decided to take a game off. And he's taking the All Star game off. We don't need to see Kershaw pitch again in the All Star game. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
an
so it
every
goes-
year thing.
So this is via Baseball Savant. Slider 44%, fastball 37%, curveball 17.8%.
Yeah.
And I just think now we see a lot of like the best pitchers just throw hard.
But if command is so much
Yeah.
more important.
Yeah, command. Yeah. So I think that's just what we're in now. But maybe it shifts back more to command.
I will never get. You see, he's one of those players that proves how hard it is to hit a baseball because it's not about speed. It's just right where he puts it, and it is impossible for people to get to it. Impossible.
And we'll just see like I love the videos of like the curveball.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kershaw's a good pick there too. Padres have put Soto.
Okay.
It's tough though. I couldn't think of what to put for the Padres.
Padres is a very tough one. I went Fernando Tatis.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Fan vote probably didn't like him.
Yeah, probably not, but he's so good. And he's one of the best defensive outfielders in the league right now. So I definitely think that he is one person I want to say or give some credit to is Hong Sung Kim.
Mm-hmm.
He is
He's
a
really
4 he's as a 4 WAR, and it's mainly defensive. He leads
Yeah, he's
the
such a great defensive player.
he leads the entire MLB in D WAR. He is easily one of the best defenders in the league, if not the best. He's the best defensive shortstop when he plays shortstop. He's the best defensive second baseman when he plays second base. He's the best defensive third base when he plays third base at this point. I mean, he's just so good defensively. I didn't put him down just because Tatis also has the hitting, and Tatis is also one of the premier defenders at his position. So I still went Tatis, but I wanted to show some love there.
Yeah, that's good. Ha-Seong Kim has been incredible, and he also made some key hits in the playoffs. And he's hitting 255, but he's mostly a defensive guy, so it makes sense. Yeah, I don't want to go too much over time, but do you want to guess who has the lowest ERA right now for the Padres? Starting.
It could be Snell, it could be Musgrove, it could be. I don't think Darvish has been bad this year, from what I remember.
This guy is currently on the 15-day IL, but
oh man, I don't know. It could be Waka. Is it Walker, Snell, or Musgrove? I'm gonna say Waka because I know he's hurt.
you are correct.
Yeah, the 15-day IL thing is what gave it away to me. Because I would have guessed Snell if it.
2.84.
How far away is Snell? I thought Snell was pitching much better right now.
Snell's at 3.03, which is pretty good for him.
Yeah, that's good.
That's crazy, Michael Waka. But yeah,
I also remember, didn't Waka get a card in the show?
yeah, he got a card in the show. Yeah, I was about to say
okay.
the show. Yeah, Giants have put Alex Cobb.
Yep, that was me. I don't believe he made the All-Star game. They put in Camilo Doval, which I guess
they did put Doval, which I'm surprised. This isn't bad. Kodai Senga was an add-in for the Mets.
What? Senga was an add-in.
Senga, and so was Stroman. Or Stroman.
Stroman's yeah,
Is he actually-
Stroman's good. I
Okay,
don't
Stroman's
hate
been
the
doing
Stroman
well.
pick.
Okay.
The only problem with he's not better than Steele right now, which
Yeah.
is like Stroman's good. Like Stroman
Okay,
100% deserves
okay.
it.
I wasn't. I may have been
2.96 ERA. He's
okay, that's not
extremely
bad.
good.
Okay, that's
No, he's
okay.
extremely good. It's not just he's
Okay,
extremely
yeah,
good. But
I
the problem
thought
is
I heard something he was doing bad.
I don't know when that was. I know he had a rough start his past 2 starts or 3 starts.
Maybe that's it. I don't know.
But his ERA is still below 3.
Yeah, Arizona. I put Corbin Carroll. This guy's amazing.
I agree. I think
Yeah.
even though Gallen's really good, it's Corbin's the best player on the team.
Yeah, and then Rockies. I went off batting average. Elias Diaz, the catcher.
Diaz is my pick as well. He's
Okay.
also a really good defensive catcher, so that's what really aided me. He was one defensive war. He ended up making it, which I'm glad. I think he deserved it.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I don't know who else I was gonna pick from the Rockies.
Probably McMahon for me would have been the other one.
Good.
Ryan
Same
McMahon
with
is
Ezekiel Tovar. Yeah. Yeah, overall, fun going over that. It's been really good. I'm excited for the All-Star game. Let us know what you think in the comments. Thank you for listening to Outsiders Opinions.